Hi, welcome! In this video, I'm going to be talking about the transits that are occurring from today until September 17th. And so today, on August 23rd, the sun moves into Virgo. So our focus will be more around our daily responsibilities and very focused on the details and getting things done and making sure that everything's in order and making sure to take care of your body, your health, and your physical wellness, physical reality all around. It also rules pets, so there could be a focus around your pets as well. It also rules your work too, so there could be a big focus around work and people in your work, people from your work that you know. And it's actually going to be easier to really shine in your daily responsibilities, really feel better about getting stuff done. And when you're getting stuff done, you're most likely to have more energy. And when you clear out all the clutter, it'll also clear the way for more energy and vitality. So that's always good, right? And then on August 24th, Mars moves into Virgo. So it'll be easier to get on track when it comes to exercise and really getting out and doing some more mild exercise. I would imagine something like more like cardio or something, just something very practical that would be just to really for the purpose of exercise is kind of how Virgo would do things. And then the other important thing is, well, to do that, because Mars in Virgo, if you're not taking care of your body, could actually indicate illness, or overwork could even indicate getting sick from maybe even like nervousness or stress even could cause you to get sick with Mars in Virgo. Because Virgo does tend to worry and overanalyze a bit, so it's important to maintain some amount of being in your body and being active, but also not overly stressing yourself out either over it. So, yeah. And then on August 27th, Mercury moves into Libra, so we should be able to communicate with more understanding of the other person's point of view. So conversations should be more diplomatic, and you'll be able to see both sides of any situation and be able to deal with things in a very rational kind of way. And the thing with Libra, though, is that you might sugarcoat things a little more than usual. So maintain some level of directness, or even avoiding confrontation could be another issue with Mercury in Libra. So make sure to, tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Because, Libra might skirt around issues rather than being more direct. So it's important to be direct, but also Mercury helps with diplomacy or diplomacy. I don't know how to say it for sure. So anyway, yeah, it'll be easier to actually tell people what's wrong in a better way that doesn't actually cause ruffled feathers. So that's always the good news with that as well. Okay, and then August 29th, there's a full moon in Pisces. And this is going to illuminate our sense of intuition and our sense of unity with people. It'll be easier to really connect with people from all walks of life. And you might have a lot more compassion for those who are suffering, and you are likely to be very empathetic towards those around you. And it will be really a very illuminating moon, because Pisces rules our unconscious minds. And then, of course, with the full moon, the sun will be opposing in Virgo. So there could be some issues between reality and imagination. So our imaginations will be a lot more active during this full moon as well. So should be pretty cool for meditation and healing and anything like that would be a really good idea on this day. And trying to really maintain a sense of peace within yourself and within your environment, and trying to find peaceful surroundings would be ideal because of Pisces being so sensitive. So our sensitivity will be heightened on this day as well. And then September 6th, Venus goes direct in Leo. So our love lives will get to be more on track again. And also the other thing with that would be that if there was anything that was avoided during the retrograde period, you might have to face up to anything like that as Venus goes direct, and this will be most, affecting your relationships the most. And it could also help to kind of restore peace and harmony within your romances or even with your children. And you could even face things with your children that weren't dealt with perhaps when it was retrograde. It's kind of one of those things when a planet goes retrograde, you kind of have to go back over issues, and then you got to come back and deal with anything that you might have left out almost. So we'll be kind of dealing with some of the things we might have left out in the lessons that Venus was trying to show us. And yeah, I mean, ultimately it's going to help restore creativity, and really anything that you thought of during this period when it was retrograde, you can really start to act on and implement. And so creative projects can really get back on track, and you might have new insights from when it went retrograde that can help you to sort of renovate, I want to say, or like change, fix little things here and there that you might have learned from when it went retrograde, that you can kind of go back through those things and kind of, change them up or whatever. Yeah, so that's what I got for that. And then we got on September 17th until October 9th, 2015, Mercury goes retrograde in Libra. So we might have to have conversations. Well, it's kind of funny that Venus goes direct because Libra is ruled by Venus, but then Mercury in Libra goes retrograde. So we might still have to have some conversations about the relationship, and kind of new insights or new viewpoints might come through about the relationship or about partnership even. So when it's retrograde, there may be some miscommunication that occurs, or a lack of communication that occurs, and it'll be a more reflective time, a time to really reflect within yourself about a relationship or a partnership. And conversations would be sort of like, I would say that they would be more in a reflective kind of conversation, kind of more of an introspective kind of conversation, like more private, more gentle, and maybe less forthcoming in some ways. But when it goes direct again, you'll have to kind of clear the air in those same areas. Like, things might sort of get brought up from the past, but as it, but it won't exactly be all revealed. All won't be revealed yet until it does go direct again. So it's kind of an interesting thing, I guess. And there could be, conversations about past relationships even, or people from the past could show up again, or you can converse with somebody from your past. That's another thing that could come up as well. It's also a good time for maybe writing about your past, or kind of going within more about those sort of feelings, about like old relationships and stuff. I don't know, maybe writing in a journal would be a good idea during this period, or meditating about this stuff would be a good idea. And then, of course, talking about it with the partner, but of course there's that issue with the communication not being very good. Of course. So anyways, On September 17th, Saturn moves into Sagittarius again. So I did do a video for each of the signs recently. So Saturn and Sagittarius, I did a thing about that for each of the signs. So if you want to check that out, you should do that. But when Saturn's in Sagittarius, this could cause rigidity in beliefs, and it might even kind of be showing us what beliefs need to be let go of collectively, and kind of where we need to start expanding into. And there may be a need for restructuring how we do our education. And I mean, I feel like these days education is becoming more of a grassroots thing, even where there's more online courses and more it's the information age, so we have all kinds of new ways that we can learn, and we can learn from people overseas. So this is already kind of being shown, but there could be more structures that are built around these things, and more even that comes about because of this Saturn in Sagittarius. But it also might exacerbate the differences between cultures, and kind of pointing out like what's causing separation between all of us, and the beliefs that need to be let go of that are keeping us from feeling like we can expand and really open up to other people's ideas and cultures and belief systems and philosophies. So, I mean, Saturn may show us what limitations we are holding on to, so that we can really become aware of those things and let them go, so that we can be more expansive and open to other people's ways of looking at things. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you did. And I'll talk to you soon.